Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my channel where we focus on using ordinary materials to make beautiful things. We're going to finish up that fall board book, altered board book today. I have done some work as I told you last time. I've cut everything out. I've colored it. I had not thought I was going to use a word, but then I decided that I wanted some letters. So all I did was go to my computer and I printed a really large font, and I had it printed empty like this, just an outline of the font. And then I doodled some flowers on the inside, did a heavier outline, and colored it. So you can see this is what the A looks like. Slightly different doodling, but it's basically the same. And then I colored it. I used some of the same colors that I had already chosen for the leaves and the flowers and things that we colored last time that we doodled on. So I just kind of want to show you it's long because it's going to be a stand-up piece where it kind of just zigzags and open. You might recall it was that board book that opened and closed. And I'll show you again at the end how that looks, and I'll link the first one below so you can see what's going on with that. I kind of have it laid out so that we can get going on it. I had originally thought I was going to do both sides, that way I could turn it over and have something else on the back. But honestly, I have struggled with this. You might remember that some of the bends, the hinges, were coming apart. So I covered them with some different kinds of, like this is burlap ribbon. It had wire edge in it, and I just took the wire out and glued it. So it was okay until I got to this one. And that one's even turned a little bit. I'm still gonna have to work on that. This one is the main hinge of the book, and it's got kind of a behind part. It's like in a two-piece behind. I'll show you after we glue the stuff in. But I really struggled with it, and so I ended up putting on some layers of book tape to get it to be stable, because it looked like it was going to just come apart. So the back could probably have something done to it. I could probably gesso over the book tape and do some stuff, but I don't think that's a project for today. So I think we'll just do the front. And I can still stand it up on my mantelpiece in the end. It's just kind of a zigzag. It's just a pull-out book. So let's kind of take a look at what I have done. Let me move this. Oh, there's another little, so there's nothing behind it, so you can kind of see. So I remember we had doodled, I had doodled all of those different fall motifs, and so I colored them all and I cut them out. So I kind of have a little layout going here with the letters, and my thought was that I would, it's kind of moving a little bit here on me as I'm moving it around. My thought was I would kind of stick the middle of the letter down and then glue everything else down around the edges, and then that would, okay, it's gonna go off my table here. So if I figured if I glue down the center of the letter, that would let me glue everything else down and then go back and glue the edges. So this one, I kind of know what I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of glue stick in the middle just to kind of get some immediate stick. And then my art glitter glue around the edges to make sure it stays. So, and I definitely struggle to get this out of the bottle. So hopefully this won't be too bad. So I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. This is going to go up, I think, on Thanksgiving Day. So I will have this on my mantle for Thanksgiving. And then I will pack it away. Remember I had told you that I've been wanting to do a fall journal, and I feel like I'm running out of time. As long as I get it done before Thanksgiving, I'm okay. Because the day after Thanksgiving, we pack away all of our fall stuff and put up Christmas, like many of you do. I'm not sure I'm really ready for Christmas, but, you know, it comes whether you're ready or not, doesn't it? So, just gonna lay that sideways to keep it maybe not so much. So I think this is cute. Maybe we can put some bling on it. Ooh, at the end. That would be good. Maybe I'll just glue all this down and come back and show it to you. And then we can put bling. I think bling is definitely in order. Definitely in order. So why don't I do that? Why don't I glue all of this stuff down and come back and show you. And then I can show you the other side too, once this is all glued down, and you can see why we're not doing it today. Little corn shock here. Definitely think some jewels are more. So I will be back in a minute with all of this glued down, and then we'll put some bling on it. That's good. It hadn't even occurred to me. All right, see you in a few. Okay, I'm back and I have glued all this down. So I just want to remind you, it's gonna kind of go like this on the mantelpiece. I know it's hard to see, so it will stand up by folding. So while I have this, I want to show you the back, so you can see that I covered the spines that were coming apart with different ribbons and stuff. This one gave me a lot of trouble, and you can see maybe that it's got a piece here and a piece here. It's kind of overlapping and sticking out. And this has like 4 layers of stuff on it trying to get it to stay together, because that was the main part that was coming apart. So I ended up, the layer that finally held was this, this kind of giraffe print, leopard print, whatever, book tape. So if I want to do something on the back, I'm going to have to probably gesso this out and cover it up and stuff. I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll just glue leaves on the back just so there's something there. I don't think it looks terrible, but it's not particularly neat along here. And there is a definite, you have to have this overlap because the book itself is kind of overlapping here. So when you lay it flat, it looks kind of funny. Of course, when it's standing up, the spine looks bent, and it's not too bad. So I'm really liking this. I think it's going to be super cute on my mantle. It's funny, we live in Arizona where, and we live in northern Arizona where it gets chilly. No, we live in central southern Arizona where it's always hot. And we have a fireplace. It's a gas fireplace, and we never ever turn it on. But when we bought the house, it was a spec house, and somebody had already decided to put the fireplace in as an extra, which is fine. It's pretty, you know. The mantle's pretty. It's nice to decorate, and it's pretty. But I'm just not really sure why we have a fireplace in South Central Arizona, where it's just 100 degrees a lot. So anyway, it reminds me of many, many years ago, when I was pregnant with my daughter. My husband and I had not been married, almost a year, not quite a year. And I got pregnant right after, a couple months after we got married. And so I was very pregnant. It was the first time that I was not home with my family for Christmas. I was too pregnant to fly. My daughter was born in February, so it was Christmas and I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. And we're at my mother-in-law's house here in the Valley of the Sun. It was 75 degrees outside, and because it was Christmas, she decided she wanted a fire. They had a fireplace. I was burning up. It was terrible. I was so hot. I was sweating. I was like, I have to go outside. No, I can't do this. Anyway, so, you know, it's kind of silly. So I brought some bling. So here's what I brought. I just took a tray and went shopping in my stash. So I have these kind of orangey, peachy little flower pearl bead things. I have some gold trim. I have some white pearls. These are kind of multicolored. I brought a little bit of green. There's some green on here, but it's much darker, so I don't know that I'm going to want that. There's some yellow, a little red. Here's some orange. I found this, and I'm thinking this would be really pretty on maybe on the pumpkins or something like that. I really like this, so I'm hoping we can figure out a way to use it. I have a little cutout here, a little felt cutout, and then some trim. So I just kind of did a little shopping to decide what we could do. So I want to start with this one because I really just think this is pretty. I picked this up at a thrift shop. Somebody had donated. There were maybe 4 or 5 different ones. They were all kind of similar designs, but different colors and things. And I think I paid, 50 cents a piece for them or something like that. So I'm just trying to decide, whether or not it would look, could I just put it across the pumpkins? Is it going to look silly? Should we do part of one? Like we could cut off, like I could cut a part of it and just do, a pumpkin. I don't know. I really love this, and I think this would be super cute, but I didn't, since I didn't find it before we made it, I didn't really leave a space for it, so maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, you could cut it there. I don't know. I don't know, maybe if we cut it in 2 and put like this little flower in the middle and let it kind of, then we trimmed it around there. And then used the other piece maybe down here. There's a flower there. Kind of that way. I don't know. Let's see. What the heck? We might as well cut it. I mean, it's been in my stash for a very long time. And, okay, so let's cut it there. And obviously it hasn't been used yet. And I want to use it. Let's see. That kind of spills out. I'm looking at the camera, I'm thinking I've scooted this over too far, haven't I? I want to use it. I'm just trying to figure out the best way. It seems like losing a little much there. Kind of up across. I don't know if I put it so that it's in the center of the flower, we lose a lot of the edges. What if I put it down? Oh, yeah. See, now that's better. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a sticky back, but I suspect I'm going to have to add some glue. So I'm thinking I'll stick it down and then go back at the end and add some glue. So yeah, it's not super sticky. Oh, I like that. Good. Okay, so that's good. So I can go back and add a little art glitter glue. I'll just peel it up and add a little glue. What about this one? Should we do this way? Maybe this way across. How about up around the stem there? That might look good. Just a little bling here, you know. No such thing as too much bling. I was looking at this, I was thinking, gosh, I feel like I need to do something else to it. I forgot about the bling. I don't know how I can forget about the bling. That's just insane when I forget about the bling. What do you think? Should we this way, or how did we have it? Now I've forgotten how I had it. I think I might have had it this way across. What do we think? There we go. Yep, we'll do that. So this one's kind of emanating out. So it's kind of down lower here, a little higher here. Yeah. I'll just kind of stick it down there, and then I can go back later. Put a little art glitter glue under it. I'm gonna have to, looks like I've got a little piece sticking up here anyway. Maybe we can just hit that with a glue stick. There we go. All right. I do have my glue gun, but I'm not sure if we're gonna need it. I think I'd rather use the art glitter glue. So let's look at the F here. So I have this trim. We could cut some little pieces. Oh, I don't know, I might, we could put a little trim under each of the letters. This was $1 for the whole thing, and so some of it is a little wonky. You can see, may not be first quality, but that's okay. It's kind of a junk journal, so I'm not sure about that. How about some of the gold braid to the bottoms of the letters? I don't know. Just not sure. Maybe I just want some jewels. Okay, so I have yellow, I have pearls, and I have orange. I brought the pearls because there's white on this, and there's some little pearlies here. So maybe, you know, maybe some pearls would be, lighten it up a little bit, give it a little pop of white. You know, sometimes that looks nice when something has just a little pop of white on it, like some pearls. I don't know, should we use jewels or pearls? Let's see. Decisions. So after today's video, my next job really is to, well, that might be pretty, I don't know. My next job is to start cleaning out some stuff. I have way too much stuff, and I need to destash and reorganize. So that's definitely my next, maybe one or two up here, my next task, and I keep putting it off. So I think I'm gonna have to just buckle down and do it. The middle there. Do like the middles of the flowers. Oops. Throwing this around. Kind of like that going off the edge. There we go. Now we just need a little something down here. Maybe we should go with yellow on one of them and orange on another. So. A little bit there. Maybe a couple over here on the mushroom. Well, see, that's much better. No such thing as too much bling. I'm pretty sure that there will be people in my family who look at it and go, oh, I love all of the jewels. And then there's going to be somebody else in my family who's going to look at it and go, why did you ruin it with all those jewels? So, you know, since that seems to be the way of the world, then I just do what I want. So I like the jewels, so the jewels go on. Oh yeah, see, I like this with yellow on one, so maybe we'll go yellow, orange, and then do something else at the end. Maybe we'll put some of the pearls at the end, since we had, you know, these pearls and stuff back here at the beginning. Maybe the last one we'll put some pearls on. That would be nice. Give it a little symmetry. We'll cap it. We'll cap it with some pearls. But, you know, I think things have to have sparkle, so. And I think too, when it sits on my mantle, you know, I think that'll be nice to have a little sparkle up there. I'll just do a few here on the A. Down here on these little, couple on the mushroom. And then maybe some down the center of the leaf here. But that's good. Maybe I want to take this one off over here so it's not. I like that better without that one. All right. Try some yellow here. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? We have a little acorn cat that could use one. And we'll do the centers of the flowers again. I like it because it's kind of hanging off the letter a little bit. You know, kind of anchoring that letter. Like that. Put one here. Let's see, over here, what should we do? Could just put a few down the leaf. Right. And then this one doesn't have a little center thing, so it doesn't have really a center to put them on. So maybe we could do a couple zigzagging across there. Do a couple more here. I think that's nice. Do we need a couple more over here? Just maybe 3 is not quite enough. 5, I think, is better. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, good. Move along. Let's do the orange. Yeah, I think this is gonna be cute. I'll take a picture up on the mantelpiece to post it for the cover photo on this one. So standing up there. Just do one more here just to have 3. There we go. So that'll be the cover photo, so you can see how it looks up on the mantelpiece. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully. I hope our little battery operated candles are working for Thanksgiving. I'll have to ask Lochinvar to check them. We don't use regular candles because we have kitty cats who like to be curious, and we don't want them to get burned. We don't want them to to catch their little whiskers on fire with the candles. We actually had a cat many years ago who flipped her long fuzzy tail across a candle and got a little bit of a singe. She was okay. It was all okay, but it was very frightening. So it was frightening for her and for us. So that was kind of the end of that. We haven't actually lit real candles since then. So, all right. Let's see. So we have, let's go back to this one. We have the pumpkins with the kind of bigger flowers and those swirly designs with the pearls. So maybe this one, we should do some pearls. We could put some pearls on the little post. We could do some little pearls across the hat up here. That's cute. We can give one little yellow maybe there in the middle of the sunflower. I like that. Where else? We've got a little, could do a little orange on the pumpkin maybe. Kind of bring it all together here. Oops, picked up a purple one. I want the purple ones. I like purple, but don't want the purple ones with this. So I need maybe one more there. If we curve it down, can follow some lines on that pumpkin. There we go. What else? Let's see. Seems like we might want maybe a pearl here. Should we do the little belt? Do the pearls on the belt? Why not? Right? Why not? We got a little orange, little yellow tying it in, and then some pearls on some other things here. Maybe just a few little ones right here. Okay. I think that is going to be super cute. Super cute. So I will go, you know what? Before I say goodbye, I will go put this on the mantle and film going across it too, so that there's more than just the picture. So I'll be right back to show you how this looks on my mantle. I'm super excited. Be back in a second. All right, guys, there's how it looks on the top of the mantle. So you can see, I'll kind of move in a little bit so you can see it a little better with the pumpkins. I'll kind of go this way. Pumpkins and the letters and all the little leaves and mushrooms and things that we doodled. There's my little scarecrow at the end. So I'll back up here. Hopefully you can get a picture of the whole kind of fireplace there. My coffee bar next to it. So I am really happy with how this looks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. So I'll be back soon with a fun Christmas card doodling project. That's the first Thursday thing we're gonna do after Thanksgiving, so that'll be a lot of fun. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, use what you have to make your life more beautiful. Bye.